Hi. Oh my god. I didn't realize that this was a cute. Cute! So cute. Okay. God, should this be higher? Hi. God. Hair things. Why is this higher than the other side? Suppose that's just how it is. Okay. Hello, Balbes. Hi, Hora. Oh my god, it is really like so warm today. I think I need to move my chair. I'm not gonna move this closer to me. Oh, yeah, that's much better. Maybe. Oh, that's too much. Wow, it really makes a big difference. Kaka fans, how are you? Hi, Arturo. Hello. Hi, Arturo. Thank you so much. Thank you. You are very sweet. Hi, Ren dude. Oh my god, long time no see. How are you? What's good? Hi, Rahul. Hi, guys. Hello. Oh my god, Ren dude, long time no see. Where are you from? I'm Singaporean. I'm from Auckland. I'm a Singaporean that lives in Auckland, New Zealand right now. Thank you so much, Trevor. Thanks, Trevor. Oh my god, Ren dude, long time no see. How are you? Calling all the Balpes. Where is all the Balpes? SG, yeah, SG. Hi, Atsuro. Thank you. Oh, you love my Baka content? Thank you. Oh my god. I love making Baka content. I just think it's so funny. Like, thank you, Christina. Like, to be honest, it's kind of like I wasn't like even the biggest Bakwa fan until I couldn't have Bakwa. It was always like that, right? Hi, Jojo Faithfully. It's always like that, right? Okay, where are all the Balpes? Calling all the Balpes. You're in Singapore, Randu. Hello. Hi, Jennifer. yeah, it was so amazing, you know, that like, hi DJ Sensors, that I could find like, it's so amazing that there is an uncle who learned from Beeching Hyang. I mean, like, how amazing is that? The fact that there is actually an uncle that learned from Beeching Hyang, I'm just like, what? That's insane. That's amazing. That's truly amazing. Oh, from Malaysia. Hello, I'm Singaporean and I live in Auckland, New Zealand. So hello. Which part of Malaysia are you from? CKCK. Hi, Bean Sprouty. Oh my god. Bean Sprouty. What? That's such a cute name. Tauge, is it? Hi, Nika. Thank you so much. Next to you, Johor. I'm actually living in Auckland, New Zealand. Hey, Johor is great for the seafood. Everyone loves, every Singaporean loves Johor. That I must say. Yeah, do you see Bunny? That's Bun Bun. That's my Bun Bun. Okay, so look, is anyone else experiencing like a lot of like accidents and mishaps today? Like my car battery was flat. It was my fault because I left my lights on. And then my name is Amanda Grace Leo. And then I also like, I broke a plate. Oh, Frank, that's so sweet. Thank you. I can't live without you either, Frank. Yeah, so I feel, so we are in the eclipse. We are having an eclipse next week. So I think that we've started the shadow of the eclipse and the Mercury retrograde shadow. So anything that's happening now is just giving you an indication of how crazy things are about to be. And mark my words, they're about to get really crazy. I don't know if you can feel how crazy things are. It's giving us a little bit of an idea, and I already feel, and also this is what me and my healer were talking about yesterday. So the horse, and we have the horse, and we've got the year of the snake and the horse energy fighting at the moment. So hi Prince Michael, I'm doing so well. How are you? So hi Never Love. Hi Ava. So we have the horse, yeah, the horse and the literally, oh, the takoyaki, how are you? Usually it is. The horse energy and literally the horse energy and the snake energy are fighting. We're about to go in, you know, we're about to cross the threshold. So we were talking about how the snake comes in and it like bites us. You know, like the snake kind of functions like the snake slithers and it works in silence, and we don't know what happens until we don't know how it's poisoning us slowly. But the horse energy is literally trying to get us to, you know, pay attention. The horse wants to speed everything up, but it's fighting with the snake. How was your day going over there today? Today was really good. I did a lot of singing. I did a lot of, I was in rehearsal. Yeah, it's been really good. It's been really, really good. What's it like to be a tarot reader? That's a great question. I personally love being a tarot reader. I love, you're looking good, thank you. I love being a tarot reader. What's it like? It can be very, very interesting. It's very confronting because I think, like, if you have like family members that do not approve of what you do, then it's going to be really difficult. But for me, like, I personally find I love reading tarot. I love it. I love it so much. I literally love it so much. It's very fulfilling, I think, because of the way that I read tarot and the kind of energy that I'm always giving out. So, and when people message me telling me, I think that, you know, when I get messages from Barbados being like, I got that job, or what you said really helped me, it's just so fulfilling. So I really love it. Hi Rose, how are you? Yeah, a lot of channeling coming. Hi, forming gift. How can I get a tarot reading? Great question. Are you in Singapore? Are you Singaporean? Where am I located from? Auckland, New Zealand. Okay, then can you see up here? So if you can you see the sticker? Can you see or not? Great. So just make your payment. Yeah, choose which one you want and make your payments, and then make your payments to this number. You can peanuts or paya lebar. I would really suggest doing the astro reading because the astro reading is fantastic. I will really give you a forecast of what's coming up for you. Yeah, I'm a Singaporean that lives in Auckland, New Zealand, if you can't tell already. Okay, I don't know if this table is working for me. Are you from Aotearoa? Yes. I don't know if this table is working for me. I know I look less squashed than I usually do. Everyone always says I look very squashed, but I don't know. Do we like this setup? I need to wait for the regulars to come. I think it's just very warm right now in Auckland. You don't have to type it in your chat. You can just DM me your question, and then I can read from there. So make your payments first, and then you can DM me, so you don't have to put it in the chat for all to see. I mean, if you want to, that's not a problem, but you don't have to per se, if that makes sense. Hi, Ronnie Rocks. I'm so good. How are you? Okay, that's it. I need to crack a window. Am I Tongan? No, I'm Singaporean. Hold on. I'm gonna crack a window. It's so warm in Auckland right now. It's like 25 degrees. I swear. Oh my god, we're gonna let some breeze through. But I have to lower my blinds because the bugs come in. I wanna get some breeze in here. Just a little bit of breeze. It's so warm. Maybe I need to sit on a stool that will make me more comfortable. Do you think so? Do you think it'll make me more comfortable if I sit on a stool? Maybe. We'll see. Alright, calling. So how... Okay, if we're feeling crazy... If we are feeling crazy and there are haters on the live, it's just because their energy is really getting to them. I totally understand. Are you off duty today? No, I'm not. I'm on duty all day, every day. It's okay. The energy is wild. That's why people are just like so wild in what they're saying. That's fine. Okay. Oops. Okay, I am gonna... Yeah, this is much better. So, as I said, the year... So, right now, what we're doing is the year of the snake and the year of the horse are fighting. Hi, Pradesh. Fresh avocado. Are you here? Thank you so much. You have no idea how warm. I think right now it's like 24 degrees. Something absolutely ridiculous like that. Fresh avocado, do we like this set? How do we like this? I'm in my room, but I put a table here. Do we feel... Everyone was just saying that I look very squashed, so I want to know, do I look less squashed here? Do I look more comfortable? Am I a fortune? Yes, it looks more dopamine. What does that mean? More dopamine. More fun, right? I'm not actually... Well, am I a fortune teller? One could say it's 11:11 here in New Zealand. Everyone make a wish. I could say that, yes. You know... Hello, for me gift. Are you on the live? Mies looks lively and happier. Probably the top and the lighting. Okay, great. I'm gonna... Well, you see, even though I used to... Oh, great. For me gift. For your question, that's a tarot question. But if you kind of want to know more about your life, I mean, I can totally read that. But if you want to learn more about your life and your... where the luck is and what the themes and what's going to come up for you this year, I would suggest getting the tarot and astro combo if you want to know more about you and your growth. I look more HD, really, like high def. But I think, yeah, you could just start with the tarot question and top up if you want the astro. But I will be very honest with you, lah. Come. Oh, I love it. Yeah. So I'm, after reading in the lounge for so long, the lounge was so great because it had the aircon right above me. And this is in my room. But I started really loving the energy in my room. So, and I realized that when I read energy, that my energy is a lot more concentrated. I think it's much better. So now it's just about staying in my room lah. But it's very warm in the height of summer now. This setup is nice. Does it? So usually when I put it, like I usually stream it on my desk. Do I look more squashed? Like, do I look squashed when I do that? Because everyone's like, you look so squashed. What do I work as? I am an actor. And I'm a face painter as well. Oh, thank you, MH. Cool. Okay, for me, with my first reading, for me gift. Thank you. I just need to get, okay, come. For me gift, I'm ready to read. I'm an actor, tarot reader, wedding celebrant. I'm also a wedding celebrant. Compared to, my living room a bit dark. Maybe squash because more stuff's around you. Compared to my living room. Oh, everyone's saying my living room is more spacious, but then usually when I do in my room, right, I'm on the desk. I'm like leaning this way. Then they say it's like very, very like that. Not be you mean. Because I don't know what you mean. Okay, so I'm also streaming on TikTok, by the way. How do you control the Barnum effect? What is the Barnum effect? Do I even want to Google this? Barnum effect. Let me Google that. Okay, where is For Me Gift? Can you let me know in the chat? How do you call the Barnum effect? Well, my question to you is, you can't control the Barnum effect. But you can't really control it, and it's about using your intuition to figure out what works for you. And also it's about you trying to understand yourself better. So that's what I would say to the Barnum effect. If you feel the Barnum effect, if you feel astrology is like, if you feel really offended by astrology, then I'm sorry, but people find it really helpful for their lives. Doesn't mean you have to, but if you want to control the Barnum effect, then you should encourage people to embark on a journey of self-discovery. If anything, astrology is just another way to understand ourselves, and I think that's wonderful. Yes, you can draw me Kalugeras. Cheek kiss incoming from Northeast Ohio. Thank you. Tristan Thompson. Okay, For Me gift. You want to know, is your ex coming back? Is For Me Gift's ex coming back? What's today's topic? Tarot readings. Look, I don't want to say that he's not. You know what? Usually I'm going to tell people that they won't come back because I don't believe that you should wait. It is possible that they will come back, but whether you should take them back, I don't know. But what I want to say is you need to let it go. The more you wait for them, the more they're not going to come back. The more you're going to block the energy. And you need to work hard on yourself, I guess. Look, even if they come back, I don't know if they're good for you. So just because your ex comes back, and remember, we are getting into eclipse season. And the rule number 1 in eclipse season is if your ex comes back, don't take them back. I know it's hard. And look, we've all been in situations where, not my ex, I'm doing a reading for someone on TikTok. I totally get it. Like, we've all been in situations where we so want someone to come back, but I don't know if that is, yeah, like there's a chance they could. I don't know if they will for sure, but I do know that, how do we chat? If there's no control for bias, how does one claim accuracy? I think there's no point claiming accuracy. Everyone is biased. There is no such thing as bias free. There is no such thing as no bias. Okay, for me, gift, does that make sense? I want to be really honest with you. Like, look, I've got the world. I've got the world. Elisa, it's okay. I only came on recently. I've got the world. So I do think that your ex is going to circle back. I don't know if they're going to come back to you. They might come back for a talk or something. Something might resurface, but I don't know. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Exes are an ex for a reason. You X them out. Correct. But I do, this is the four of Pentacles, meaning you got to let it go. Like for you, in order for you to really, you know, the more you wait for someone to come back, they never come back. And we always know this. We've all waited for people to come back and they don't come back. And then, you know, when you least expect it, they pop up and they're like, hello. So I would let go. You really need to let go. Let it go. And take it as if they're not coming back. That's my best advice for you, I guess. It's difficult. I totally get it. And I don't even know the circumstances, but you know, when someone leaves you, I always believe in just letting them go because they should. Oh my god, Moonlight is here. Hi Pork Rice, how are you? Do we like this setup more? Everyone was saying that when I do it in my room, I look very squashed. So I put in another table. Do I look less squashed now? That's what I want to know. Do I look less squashed? Do I look relaxed? Hello, Peter Christopher. Where am I from? I'm Singaporean and I'm streaming from Auckland, New Zealand. Hi, Dev4956. I can totally do it for you. I'm only doing paid readings now. Sorry, I can't reply you privately because that's going to take time out of my life. If you want a private, the conclusion is they could come back, but you should. I don't do. If you want a private reading, you need to get a private reading, but I can't because it's like I have to be present in my life. We can do a private reading after this. My private reading rates are, if you want a phone call, we can do $45 per 15 minutes, but everything else has to be public. That's why it's $20. But the conclusion of the reading is that yes, they will circle back, but you need to let it go. Does that make sense? Yeah, don't fight for someone who has made it clear that they want to be around folks that celebrate you and make effort. Yeah, I so agree. Black Mason, don't fight to keep someone who has made it clear that they don't want to be around you. Yes, they might come back. And usually I don't say that they will come back, but they could. They might. Yeah, Elisa can. No queue at the moment. So if you come, I'll do it. You'll be next. But you need to let it go. The more you wait for them to come back, the more they will take longer to come back. So you kind of need to, it's a catch-22. You should let it go completely. But again, as you know, oh my God, Black Mason? That's so funny. Am I the first YouTuber to see and say my name accurate? What? Have people never read number plates? Like, I don't understand. It's definitely Black Mason. Well, welcome and thank you. So for me, gift, I hope that makes sense for you. How can you, okay, so the question actually is it's a very good question. If nothing is bias free, how do we separate truth from projections? I think this is a very good question. And I want to tell you something. In today's world, right, I think we're seeing with the news, with what's happening with the news, it is getting harder to know what is the truth and what is a projection, what is advertising, who is paying someone to say it, right? Do we all feel that? P14, oh my God. So the only way, when all of the things that we take to be subjective, to be objective, things that we used to take to be objective truth, banks, newspapers, sources of information that we used to be like, that is the truth. Now we can see a breakdown of this in our world. And there is actually an astrology transit that really describes this. It is Neptune. Neptune was in Pisces and now it's moved into Aries. You know? So what are we going to do? How do we, like in a world where we can't even rely on news anymore or the way news is reported, how do we learn to decipher projections from the truth? To me, The only way that we are going to be able to decipher is by tuning into our intuition. That means tuning into your body, listening to your body. Because in my journey with my healer and with myself, you know, your brain and other people will say all sorts of things, but your body and your intuition never lies. And I think that we have all had an experience where our intuition told us and we ignored it and it turned out to be right. But the question is, and when people are like, oh, but you know, but then is it just a projection? But like, anyway, all the things that you can argue that all of these external things that we rely on for truth are projections anyway. It is a version of the truth. The only thing that we can rely on going forward is going to be our intuition. So, you know, you are right. I'm beginning to like you. Thank you. Hello, Mel. How are you? Hi. Okay. Who was the person who just sent me? Great. Elise. Oh. Oh my God, Mel, why did you get sick? Elise, are you here? The only thing that we will be relying on, let me tell you, February is going to be, oh my God, the pilot wife. Yeah, Elisa, sorry, Elisa. Elisa, this is a really great question. Do you want to do an astro reading? Because to look if you should look out for other, I can use the tarot, but being able to look at your astro chart, it will give me a lot more information about what your gifts are. So I would top up to $45 for the tarot and astro. So we will pull the tarot to see if you should go overseas, but in terms of what you should do in your career, your astro chart will give me so much information. Hello, Amanda, the pilot wife. We can lah, but it won't give me as much. I can do it, but I'm just saying, it won't give me as much information as your astrology chart. Can lah, but like that, I will read. If you're gonna top up, then you might as well top up. Then I read together. So I'll read your chart first, and then we'll pull the tarot and cross-reference with your chart. Because for your career, I also need to see what season it is for you. Okay, let me... Okay. Where am I located? I'm located in Auckland, New Zealand. I'm Singaporean. I don't have any books for sale. That's so sweet. You're the first person who's ever asked if I've got any book. Why? Do I sound like I'm a writer? That's so... No, you're the first person ever to ask if I have any books for sale. So thank you for making my day, Black Mason. Thank you for making my day. 1989. Oh my God, you're like the day after me. Okay, Elisa, thank you so much. Oh my God, I keep on forgetting you are the day after me. Okay, I'm doing your chart now. You were born so 2 days after me. If Neptune explains confusion, thank you, I received it. How do we verify that claim? Yeah, we're both Leo babies. How do we verify which claim? The claim that Neptune rules confusion? Go Google it. Go study, you know. You gotta Google it. It's long documented and long. But let me tell you, everything that if you're looking for empirical science to verify everything, and I don't think that that's wrong, but no, I think that they meant you look like someone who doesn't read, therefore any books you might have are probably for sale. Darth Anakin, that's very funny. I'm an extensive reader. I also have a first-class honors in dramaturgy and sociology. So, by the way, you are legit very intuitive. I can sense that you speak true. Something about energy tells me listen. Oh, thank you so much. Hi, Samaria. Michelle, I am the one who bought... It wasn't a supermarket. Well, I mean, Costco is a giant supermarket, so yes. But, you know, Costco is a big warehouse. Yes, I'm the bakwa girl. I'm the bakwa girl. I didn't even love bakwa so much until I couldn't have bakwa. The bakwa shrinks now. I know. Everyone say, oh my God, you're the bakwa girl in Auckland. Oh my God, you guys are so funny. You seem very smart. Thank you. I know. Don't worry, Black Mason, I didn't think you meant that. They got Costco. But Costco is like, I have to drive like 30 minutes to get to Costco. I know lah, Michelle. Hey, but have you seen my latest video? I found the uncle who makes the bichinyang. You're the baklava girl and I'm leaving. Bye, Darth Anakin. Are you playing cards? No, I am doing. Costco's cool and prices are good. Yes, but not for a bakwa. I don't know if I think I posted one reel on YouTube. Okay, come, let's go. I'm gonna do a reading for Elisa. Okay, Elisa. Wow, what should you Elisa, did you ever study law? Have I asked you this already? You have Libra in your 10th house. You, my darling, you are a very good mediator. So for sure, you definitely need to do something where you need balance in your workplace. You are someone that needs a lot of peace. You need either you are there to restore peace or you need a peaceful environment. That's for sure. Oh my god, your 60-inch TV so you can work and listen. I feel so. Oh my god, I heard Costco in the States is already selling Louis Vuitton. That's crazy, right? So for you, right, where should you go in your career? Should you consider overseas? Let me take a look. Yeah, right now, sure. Humans are biased. So what do you take, WeChat, what do you take to be true? What is empirical truth for you? Do you take news to be true? But humans have created almost every single thing that we know today. Not law, finance, and IT. Very interesting. Okay, I'm going to ask, I feel like, you know, finance and IT, well, in another time, another day, you would have been a lawyer. Thank you, Joel, for Tisa. I think for you, right, it really is like, to be honest, this year for you very specifically, I must say, Elisa, right now, I know why you're asking me this question, because you're looking at a lot of money. You're really thinking about the money that you're gonna make, the money that you're gonna be. You're really wanting to grow your money and you're wanting to experience new things. You could also, yeah, you're wanting to experience new things, but you are looking at the way you can grow your money. I think in your career, you really need to go for a career that's full of balance and peace, that allows you to, like for you, I don't know, I just feel like you're very good at mediation. You're good at kind of like conflict resolution. You are good at seeing both sides, at balancing both sides. So if you're in finance, like something to do with balancing the books. I don't want to say accountant because that sounds so boring, but I don't know, do you like accountancy? Something to do with balance. You have your gifts as well, right? You are very, very methodical. Like when you have a goal, you was an accountant. I mean, it's kind of in your chart, girl. You're good at it. Did you like it? Actually, my question is, did you like it? Do you know what I mean? Did you like doing accountancy? Like, did you like it? You can get a reading on the link. Oh, that's even better. Yeah, I feel like you are there to, I don't know, you're there to even the scales and balance. But I must say that you are very good at, you are very methodical and you are very good. I don't know, I almost think, right? Oh, Leo in the 8th house in your collaborations. Yes, you need to be helping others. I don't know. I just think that you would be a very good, like in terms of your career, this is really good, like helping. Do you like what you're doing now? You definitely need to be in a consultancy role, that's for sure. I wouldn't say that you need to be in a consultancy role, and you need to be constantly collaborating and being with people, like working with people. Okay, this might be yeah. I think you are very good at it. And also, by the way, in general, yeah, you are consulting and shining. Yeah. Can I eat a hot dog for you guys? No, I'm sorry. I don't have a hot dog and it's 11 o'clock. I don't eat this one. Very rarely. Okay, then shall we ask the question, should you move on from this job? So is it your boss? Is it the toxic boss that's really pushing you right now? Like, if not for the toxic boss, would you stay in your job? Thank you, Coping Sin. You need, yeah, consultancy. Honestly, consultancy is very, very good for you. Hi. Okay. The difference between tarot reading, I just pull. Tarot readings are a lot better to tap into a specific situation. So if you want to know what your boss is thinking, or you want to know if this a situation with your love life, that's good. But if you want me to forecast what this year is going to bring you, what your gifts are, what your challenges are, these things, the astro chart is good. Of course, the best is both. So I'm actually doing I'm doing a combination now. So this year, look, what's very interesting is I do think this year is going to be very, very interesting for you. I think that you can move overseas. I do think in the next 3 years, you are going to feel a little bit restless. Okay, let me ask the cards if you should leave job. Well, first let's ask if you should go overseas, actually. If you do go overseas, you also need to do what's going to be in the astral birth chart, right? Basically, with your astral birth chart, right now, I would prefer to do a forecast for you to see what's coming up this year. And also, this February is a little bit crazy. We are entering the fucking craziest month of the year, okay? I just want to warn you that this month is going to be insane, and it's all going to hit. It's going to hit the world. So you're going to see the breakdown, and it's like world disorder, but it's also going to hit our personal individual lives. So we're getting a taste of what it is now. Okay, should you find a job overseas? Let me see. Should you find a job overseas? You can, but I think you definitely need to leave your job, your current job. Leave your current job. Whether you go overseas, I think you can. But to be honest, you can, but I don't know if it's going to solve your problems, to be honest. Excuse me. Can you forecast if I will meet someone as beautiful as you, baby? Yes, you will. You will. She's getting a tarot astro, so I'm looking at her chart. I'm looking at her chart. She's doing a combo. So I'm looking at her chart. So I think you missed the first part of the reading. But in the first part of the reading, we really talked about how she should work as a lawyer and in finance. This year for you, listen, this year is going to be so good for your consulting. Like, can you go out, can you go out on your own as a consultant? Or have you been considering, what have you been considering? Because I actually feel this is an amazing year for you to work as a consultant. I do think that you should probably this job is not, if your boss is rotten, it's not going to get anything. Hi, Shane. Thank you so much. Can you go to another company? Because, so here's the thing, right? I'm also getting this message for you. Look, the world is extremely volatile at the moment. So I also don't know, I just want you to remember that you are the only certain. It's like, you don't need to have crazy certainty. You need to be this, you will be the rock in the storm. I do feel you can go overseas, but I feel like my cards are saying I don't necessarily think things are going to be better overseas. Thank you so much. I think it's a matter of moving companies. So I would start talking to headhunters. I would start going out, because I do feel that it's going to be, your boss is exploding every day. I do think that it's very interesting, the next 6 years for you, we've got Uranus entering Gemini April 25th, and your everyday life is going to change. If you want to make a good change, April 25th is really, really good. I think you should start looking already. We are going to have a lunar Pisces and Virgo. I think April 25th this year. Yeah, I think like based on your chart, I can see that there will be a lot of change in your everyday routine. So that could look like you getting a new job, or you shifting. It could even be you shifting office. It could be you going overseas. Yes, it'll be about 15 minutes. Actually, I should say 10 to 15 minutes. Yes, I will talk about your love life and wealth and career. Definitely wealth and career. Basically, the tarot forecast is the astrology forecast covers a lot of things. But I will zoom in on the things that are this is what's going to happen in your life this year. What's your Cash App for reading? Oh, thank you, Hakeem. I don't have Cash App, but I do have PayPal. And if you go to this link, can you see the link below? I just linked it there. If you go to this link, you can find it, and let me know when you have so I can double check. Hi Ryan, I'm so good. So for you, honestly, in your career, I really think that you should be focusing on consulting and working very intimately with working very intimately with your one-on-one clients. You need to be a very high level consultant. I think that's going to be very satisfying for you, and it really, you are like, yeah, you know what? Go for it. I reckon, look, go for it. But okay, I want you to start. I would start putting your feelers out, but I wouldn't rush. Don't rush into anything, because this year we need to see things in the world are going to change. So things are going to be very unstable. I think Hi Tim, when's my next live session? My next live session won't be until at least Sunday, actually. Sorry, because I got to sing. I'm singing in 2 days. I would like to say, oh, maybe Saturday. No, I think Sunday. Yeah, it will be Sunday. Sunday night. So come in now for us. If you want, come in now. This week is very busy for me. I'm working a lot and I have to sing, so I can't sleep so late. Sure, what will be the method of call? Tell it. Okay, so shall we just ask, should you go to Dubai? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, you can. Look, don't let me stop you. But I am just getting this feeling. I'm just getting this feeling that a lot of the shit that's going to go down in the world today might make places like Dubai a little bit more unstable. So go forth, but I would be cautious, and I just want you to keep your eye and work with your intuition on, on that. I just really want you to be cautious, because yeah, I don't know. I almost think it's safest to be in somewhere like Singapore. So yeah, political instability. Sorry, yes, not your future. I'm talking, so when you ask about going overseas, when it's about political instability, and so this is a year where it's going to be very political. It's extremely politically unstable, and it's going to get worse. So that's why I said you can, but actually there will be companies and places in Singapore that will be just as good for you, is what I feel. Or you can come to New Zealand, which is the safest place in the world currently, but I don't know if we have, you could as a consultant. I don't know if we have the wages as high as what Dubai and Singapore can offer. And I must say that when I drew the card for Dubai, I got the devil. So it's almost like, don't be tempted, because I don't know what's going to happen, but Dubai could be part of what's going down right now. I don't know. But I think anywhere with massive wealth at the moment, we need to like watch out for. Hi, Master Wentworth. It's no way the first person I see as I open YouTube. Hello. Oh, my day was awesome. Thank you so much. How was your day, Master Wentworth? So that's why I would be very cautious. What is my my PayPal? That's a really good question. How do I see what my send request? I think you should stick to Singapore. What's your PayPal? Hakeem. Hakeem, did you click the link? Click the link that I put. If you click the link, it will send you to my PayPal and you can check out right away. I feel like you should stick to Singapore. You can open up, but I don't think that. I think you should. I think you should stick to Singapore. There's someone in Singapore that could use your skills. I don't want to limit you, like keep on looking, but I just want you to bear in mind it's a very politically unstable time. And I think Singapore, unless you're dying, are you dying to go overseas or is it just for the money? If you want a different way of life, then sure, consider it. Come to New Zealand or Australia, but I don't necessarily think that those big other countries with rapid wealth, it's going to be hard. Okay, Elisa, great. Here we go. Here we go. Look, here's the thing my cards also say. It's going to be toxic in this. Now, I want you to write, as you are looking for a new job, I want you to write 2 manifestation letters. The first is called My Specific Job Is. And in this letter, I want you to write down everything that you want in your future job as if you have gotten it already. And in this list, you need to create, the magician. The magician is here to say don't manifest it. You need to manifest a job that you have a really nice boss, great work-life balance, and you've got good vibes. And that you are all working together. Because Dubai is massive. Look, I'm not saying don't go to Dubai at all, but I'm just saying that's something that you should really take into account. So why don't you apply and see how you feel? If you really get a job and you go, you know. But I think that you really need to, when you get the job, we have to look at what's going on in the world headlines wise, and then we will check in, then we can check in then. But what I want to say is there are jobs you I think sometimes I know it can be so hard because the SG work culture can be really toxic, but potentially also the Dubai work I feel like for you, it's really about creating and manifesting a job that is that is really wonderful and that is not like crazy draining. You can manifest it. And I want you to think, if there is one company, there surely is a company in Singapore that wants someone like you. It could be a smaller company, it could be something, but you need to believe. The magician reverse, don't block yourself, don't manifest that the next job is going to be toxic. I just want you to have this attitude of like, if there's going to be one company that really wants to value its employees and is looking for someone like me and wants to treat me well, they're going to find me. I'm going to find them. Yes, you're very high skilled. Yes, open to opportunities without bias. I think so. And look, you can apply. Look, leveraging your skill set. Very good. Oh my God. Yes, exactly that. Leverage your skill set. Page of Swords. Are you a tarot reader? You have a lot to offer, by the way. Your skill set is really, your skill set is very powerful, by the way. I want to say, especially when it comes to working. One of your gifts, right, is really working with the company's philosophy, and you have a very good methodology when it comes to how to action philosophy in terms of, you have a very strong philosophy. And so what I actually have an exercise for you called the my specific job is. Have you heard of it before? Have I told you about these letters? Yeah, you have a very strong ethics lah. Okay, come. I'm gonna take this off so I can talk here. So there are 2 letters that I would like for you to write. These are magic letters, okay? The first letter is called My Specific Job Is. So this is a manifestation letter, by the way, for anyone looking for a job. So I want you to write my specific job is, and I want you to list down all the things that you want in your next job as if you already have it now. So my specific job is amazing. Everyone works as a team. The bosses care about us as individuals a lot. Yep, the features you want. And I really want you to be very detailed, and I want you to dream about the upper, dream. I want you to be realistic, but I want you to project the upper limit of what you think is possible. So if you're currently making like 4K a month, like just say like I'd like to make 5 or 6K. Like I know you'll be like, I want to make 15K a month, but like, the upper limit of what's possible. So increase everything that you want. Imagine the best case scenario of everything and put it down. The second, the second, uh, so you need to write this letter or this list called My Specific Job Is. You need to make 2 copies of that. Okay, you gotta handwrite it, by the way. Then you're going to make another list, and this list is a list of all the things that you are proud of. And